Good morning and welcome back to the Reseller HQ channel. We are on episode 12 of the $20 truck series. If you don't know who I am, my name is Derek. I flip things online for a profit. And 9 weeks ago, I started a challenge to try and buy a truck for only $20 out of pocket by flipping things online from that original $20 bill. So far, it hasn't been going great, but it also hasn't been going bad either. We are making money. Let's talk about some of the items that just sold this week. So the first thing we sold in the last video actually was surprisingly the pins off of one of those hats. Now we actually took all the pins that matched the type of theme. So these were all travel pins like Europe and stuff like that. We sold a lot of 16 pins. And that came out to $11.55 after shipping and fees. So that was a really good find, and we still have lots of pins to go with that. The second thing that sold is something I regret not listing almost immediately because it was a large Vera Bradley bag we picked up at a yard sale for only $5 for the bag, and we ended up making a total of $61.33, and it sold the same day we listed it. Up next was the big red canister vacuum you guys saw a few episodes back. It was a Kenmore Elite canister vacuum, and I can't say this enough, but these are honestly the vacuums you want to be looking for. Canister vacuums sell for a crazy amount of money. Not sure why they sell so good on the used market, but I love selling them and flipping them, and I've gotten so good at packing them that it's not even inconvenient anymore. So we ended up selling that for $150 with a profit after fees and shipping of $112.42. That was really good considering we only paid $20 for that vacuum. Up next was a women's top. Carrots is the brand. It's an equestrian riding brand. We sold that, and after fees and shipping, we made $11.58. Considering it cost me like 20 cents at the Goodwill bins because it was so light, that was an awesome find. And finally, we picked up that Malibu outdoor automatic timer. It's like a sprinkler timer or something like that. Not even 100% sure what it does, just know that it works, and we sold that for a profit of $17.54. We only paid $3. I actually forgot to mention we did have one more sale. It was that automatic grill cleaning robot. I knew that would be a fast sale because I priced it right. And on top of that, I have a top rated seller badge. So that means I usually go to the top of the new listings. So after fees and shipping, that grill bot we picked up sold for $49.77 in profit. All these items together equal $264.19, bringing our new grand total to $1,034.81. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We hit the $1,000 mark. I'm so happy about that. Now, we're definitely gonna spend some money today, so we're gonna drop down below that 1,000, but the good news is once that stuff starts to sell, obviously we're gonna get back up over that $1,000 mark. Let's go ahead and get into that thrift store footage, guys. I'm so excited. Let's see what we can find today. All right, gang, you know what time it is. We're heading into the thrift store. Let's see what we can find in here. So this was the first find of the day. We found this Vizio Blu-ray player in a brand new in-box condition. That was a really good find. We ended up putting back that Palm Pilot type thing. It just wasn't worth it at the price. Definitely gonna grab this for sure. It's a cool looking. Looks like it was never used. All right, gang, nothing crazy in there, but we spent a total of $31.25 in the provisions thrift store. I know I didn't record a lot. There really wasn't much to look at. So let me show you guys real quick what we got and why we picked it up. So first thing we grabbed was this Vizio Blu-ray player. Normally I don't go out of my way to pick up Blu-ray players, but this one was brand new in the box. So for 10 bucks, that was a great find. I think used ones I was seeing sell in the 35 to 45 range. So I'm thinking maybe we could get anywhere from $60 to $70. Up next, I got these two 4-packs of super light roller blade replacement wheels. I think somebody would absolutely grab these up. I was seeing two packs of these go for about $30 on eBay. So for $2 a piece, great find. This, however, I think is a thumbnail shot, but this might get me banned off YouTube, but this is a middle hand crossbow. It is, as you can see, there's like some damage and stuff, so I only paid $3 for it. Let me know if that's a good deal or not. I don't really deal in weapons and stuff like that, but I had to grab this and see if it was gonna be any good. I grabbed this whole stack of video cassettes. She wanted $1 a piece. I offered her $5 for them. She took the $5 on it, so that was a good deal there. I think I can realistically maybe get in the $20 range for all 6 of these. Probably be a little less, and I might be surprised, but these don't really sell as well as they used to, but I wasn't gonna turn down a decent deal. This was an awesome find. It's this digital prism, like mini handheld TV. It's just something that you like plug into your car, or comes with another like wall plug. but basically you can just watch TV on the go. I'm not sure how it works, but I did see an excellent sell-through rate for these. I'm seeing open box ones selling the $60 to $80 range, somewhere in there. I'm thinking I can probably get like 35, 40 bucks for it. Picked up a Wii nunchuck for only $1. I figured that's probably easy $10. Looks like it was in good, clean condition, and I'll be able to test it at home. And then the last thing we picked up in this short little trip was just a couple shirts. The first one we picked up was a Tommy Bahama. Anytime you see any shirt like this that has like it stitched directly in there, it's probably worth looking up. The reason I did pick this up is because it is 100% silk. It's a size large, and that's a great size. So keep an eye out for 100% silk shirts like this, especially as we move into the spring and summer months. This is a good time to have this type of inventory. And the last thing I picked up, I think, was like just going to be a goofy shirt to sell and whatnot, but it's a Mahoi Minoi from SpongeBob, the Doodle Bob episode. If you know your SpongeBob really well, I figured that was a pretty good pickup for another $2. That's cool. This Bobby bag. Nice. My God. Oh my God. I'm trying not to freak out right now. Holy crap, guys, this is insane. Cool old leather rifle cases. These can go for really good money. This one is Boit. Boit is the brand. And then this one is also great. Look at that. Moose brand, sporting goods, 45 overall bolt action rifle. In great condition. It is a little cracked up here. I think we'd still be okay. I think for $7, it's worth it. All right, gang, so fantastic stop at Goodwill number 2. We got a fantastic amount of stuff. First thing we picked up was this TI-83 Texas Instruments. Really clean battery tray in here, but this thing is in fantastic shape and should bring us about $30 plus shipping. Up next, probably my favorite find of the day, this Pokemon Diamond and Pearl strategy guide from the first time they released this game for $5. This was a fantastic find, and I had this actual guide as a kid, and I think I ended up selling it, or my parents ended up getting rid of it or something, so I think I'm gonna end up keeping this for personal collection. We'll be sure to take that out of the budget. One of the other things I found that I absolutely fell in love with was this tuna skin hat. I've never heard of the brand, but it's a really nice snapback in super clean condition. I don't know that it was ever worn, but for $2, it was worth the gamble. If I see that it's not really selling for much online, I think I'm just gonna end up keeping this, so we might take that out of the budget too. Up next, we got a bunch of random clothing. We got this LL Bean traditional fit fleece. We got this North Face shirt. It's a size small, so not the great size, but with the logo all over it, that is a fantastic type of shirt to look out for. If you see something like this with big logos all over it, make sure to look at it. Another thing we picked up was this big Carhartt shirt. We always look for big XL sizes for these Carhartts. Another fantastic LL Bean flannel. Right here we got a Tommy Bahama. It's Island Zone. These shirts are actually really good. They have built-in SPF and are super good for the summer, so keep an eye out for these. I bought 2 of them, so I'm gonna bundle those up. Next thing we picked up was this vintage LL Bean duffel bag. You know I love good old duffel bags. This one is in excellent shape, and I think we can probably get anywhere from $100 to $200 for it. And last, we picked up 3 long gun rifle bags. Now, these are all vintage. This one is leather and made by the Boyd brand. That's a really good one right there. This one was a Moose brand sporting goods for a bolt action rifle. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of damage here, but they gave me a little bit of a discount rather than being $7.95. It was only $1.95. And then the last one we picked up was probably the most unique. This one is actually handmade and looks like some type of interesting pebble leather, but this was a fantastic find. You can see the custom strap and stuff on here. I think this one we could probably get anywhere from $150 to $200. And the last thing we picked up, you know I love my vacuums, this Auric. It is a magnesium. You want to keep an eye out for these. These sell for $150, give or take, with free shipping. So all in all, not a bad stop. We spent $76.64. Now let's move on to the Goodwill bins. So right here, we just have a quick couple clips of inside the Goodwill bins. It doesn't look that busy, but the music is blasting, so I go out of my way to try and do a quick voiceover here. Just wanted to show you guys the few things that I did record picking up, and I'll show you guys what we picked up on the outside. All right, guys, you probably didn't see much in there. I recorded some, but it's always so loud and so crowded in the Goodwill bins. It's really hard to get good recordings. We spent $49.84 at the Goodwill bins. And if you know, and if you've been watching this series, that's actually really high compared to what I normally do. We got a ton of shoes, and let me show you what we got. So one of the last things I picked up at the last second was this little Hoopa Pokemon character. I thought it was really cool. It's pretty dirty, but I'm thinking a good wash will make it come out really clean. I'm thinking realistically we can probably get 10 to 15 bucks for it. It's not a super desirable character, but it is Tomy, and that's a really high-end brand. I got this thing. This is probably my favorite find of the day. It is a cowboy hard hat. I thought that was really cool. It's like an official cowboy hard hat. I feel like somebody would definitely pick this up to wear in the oil fields or something like that. So good find there. Funny enough, I bought this same hat before used and wore it all the time, and this one is brand new. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up tossing the used one and keeping this brand new one, but I just keep this Bronco hat just to remind me what I am working towards in the future. I picked up this super clean Sackroots bag. Not a super fast selling brand for me, but still good bread and butter items. It was super clean, just didn't have a lot of like scratches or wear and tear, just looks really good overall, so great find there. I picked up this Ralph Lauren bag. I wasn't 100% sure on getting it, but it sold me on it. It definitely has like the nice Ralph Lauren embroidery in there and is in fantastic shape overall. Just has a couple scuffs, but those should wipe right off. We got this really cool canvas Stella Artois lunchbox that has a long strap with it, but super clean inside, was obviously never used. Just a very cool, neat thing. I like to find neat stuff like this and put it in my store, just that way people have really unique items to shop from. One of the greatest finds we found today was this Coach bag. I sold one of these recently for $120. Now the leather is a little bit cracked and peeling on the inside, but other than that, it is in really good shape overall on the outside. I think a little bit of leather conditioner will definitely bring some life back into this. As you can see, it's just really dusty, but other than that, it's in fantastic shape. Somebody threw back these on clouds, and I'm not 100% sure why. They were just in really good shape, were very hardly ever used. I think the actual laces were cut, and I think that's why somebody threw them back, but honestly, I can order the replacement nylon for these and not have a problem. I also found these awesome Nike skate shoes. Now these are a collab with Stefan Janoski. It's like a daily skating shoe, but overall in good condition. Could just use a quick magic eraser, and I think other than that, they'll clean up and sell really nice. I was seeing comps in the $40 to $45 range for these. I also picked these up. We're in prime hiking time. Definitely a good time to start picking up stuff like this and listing your things. These Vibram Danskos. Dansko is a pretty good brand. You want to look for like the unique stuff. I'd never seen Dansko hiking shoes, but the comps look good on these, anywhere from 45 to 50 bucks. I picked up these slip-on Timberland ankle boots. The leather could use a little bit of a quick wipe, but other than that, they're in fantastic condition. They wanted $17 at the regular Goodwill, and I only ended up paying maybe 3 bucks for them. Fantastic buy there, and these are another 45, 50 bucks. We found these Merrell Select Grip women's strap shoes. They're in really good shape, and they're a women's 10, so a little bit of a bigger size, but I think they'll still sell well. These usually sell anywhere from 25 to 35 bucks. One of the other small things we picked up was this Dooney and Burke. I think I showed it inside. Now the purse that was coming with it was actually in really bad shape, but this little wallet pouch here is actually in fantastic shape, and it comes with a little wristlet if you really want to, and it comes with the Dooney and Burke little hang tag thing. So I figured, why not? For $1 or $2, this was a good find. I can probably get maybe 20 bucks for the wallet and maybe another 10 for the charm. I also picked up this little tiny Hello Kitty. I always look for little things to throw in with Whatnot orders. If somebody orders something from like Sanrio, which is the people that own Hello Kitty, or something like that. So picked up another pair of Danskos. I can probably get 35, 40 bucks for them. I picked up these. I always look for unique brands. These are actually Dr. Scholl's branded women's heels. These are really good because they look super professional. They look like high-end shoes, but they are super comfy because of Dr. Scholl's. So definitely keep an eye out for this type of stuff. And then the last thing I picked up were these Timberland boots. Personal buy for the lady, but other than that, these were in good shape, but they're not part of the challenge. Hey, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Real quick, I did want to add in $12.60 to cover the stuff that we ended up keeping from this video. Also want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, those are all things that really help me greatly. If you're already here for the whole video, obviously you enjoyed it. So please do me a favor and like and subscribe, at least at a minimum. Comments are optional, but I really do love hearing what you guys have as far as feedback on the videos. So I will see you guys in the next one this week, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
The sun is dipping past the glass roof line, trading the static for a scenery so fine. We burn the miles, we're shedding all the weight, rolling slow and leaving it to fate. Everything is a line, everything is a blur, just a silver-plated heart and a steel resolve for sure.